Hello, my name is Bob Scott, Executive Editor of the Progressive Accountant, and I'm talking today with Scott Flazar, who is Vice President of Strategic Marketing for Thomson Reuters. Scott, welcome.
Thanks. Glad to be here.
And I know that Thomson Reuters is a name familiar to many of our readers, and I wonder if you could talk about what Thomson is doing in the realm of software and just what you think are the most important services that the company is trying to provide the people who use and buy its products.
Well, you know, Bob, we monitor trends in the profession, whether they're technology trends or different ways that practitioners are doing business and how they're serving their clients. And what we see and what we've been talking about a lot at Thomson Reuters and with our customers is about relevancy and how practitioners can be thinking, 5 or 10 years out about how are they going to be serving their clients, how are they going to be communicating with their clients, and what are they going to be doing to offer value-added services and not just rely upon compliance work. Compliance work is certainly very profitable and a big part of most practices today, but I think practitioners need to think more about how do I become more of a trusted advisor to my clients. And one of the things that we're doing is, there's a lot of different ways you can think about that. As a software vendor over the years, first we had standalone, applications, and then we developed tightly integrated workflow solutions where all the products work together. And now you really get into the next phase where you think about how can we help practitioners build trusted advisor relationships with their clients, and that's going to be how they communicate with them, whether that's through portals, whether that's through the website, whether that's on mobile devices. It's also with creating tools to help them be more of a trusted advisor. Our Practice CS application, for instance, has client interactions that practitioners can track so that it's almost a CRM system, so they have a better idea of how are we interacting with the client on a daily basis and what are the key issues or areas that we're working with the client on. Or it's all the advancements we've had in our client portal technology. It's the fact that we're building in financial analysis tools into our accounting CS application, and just tax planning in general. We have seen a big increase in our sales of our Planner CS product, and I think that speaks to practitioners wanting to do more than just compliance type work.
In terms of practice management, there seems to be a big change in practice management software, at least in approach. It seems to be evolving into, not just beyond time and billing, but perhaps beyond the classic terminology we've used in accounting towards more of an industry, standard kind of approach to project management.
Yeah, that's a great point. One of the areas that we struggle with as an organization is communicating with our practice management product does, because by default most practitioners would say, oh, it's time and billing. Well, it's much more than time and billing. Our Practice CS product, we really want to be the hub of the firm, and it includes staff scheduling, it includes project management and workflow, it includes the capability to analyze firm analytics in terms of financial analytics and how work is flowing through the firm. And then on top of that, time and billing. And as I mentioned earlier, client interactions, having captured in one place all of the interactions that are going on with that client so that anyone in the firm that happens to pick up the phone or needs to answer an email for a client knows everything that's gone on with that client, with that firm. So you're right, practice management has become more holistic in terms of what it can bring to firms.
Well, great, and I thank you for that insight into the product line. Again, my name is Bob Scott, Executive Editor of the Progressive Accountant, and I have been talking with Scott Flazar from Thomson Reuters, and I'd like to thank you for taking the time.